get my wood back, huh? You're not gonna give me back my fence? You're so sweet. Yeah, there goes my wood. There it is. It's departing. Just like that. Bye, fence. There you have it, Your Honor. I did not get my fence back. Okay, it's Cinco de Mayo, and currently Victor is spraying poison on Linda's stuff. As long as it doesn't get sprayed on my plants, we're good. But if my plants all of a sudden die 3 days from now, we're going to know he did spray something on my plants. And this is my evidence right here. I had to come inside. Yeah, I just noticed that Victor is now up in that tree. You know, the big massive tree that flooded out this house. And he's sawing and breaking branches, and he's like way up high, which is, you know, great if he's removing them. But if he's just sawing and breaking them so that when the wind blows and it breaks and falls on this side, I'm going to be bummed out. I really am. Because I just don't know what to think of what's going to happen, but I've always got to be on alert of what's happening next door that could possibly affect what's happening here. Currently, my neighbor has a few of her friends helping her out again, as you can see. It's amazing that she can convince these people to do stuff like this for her. So yeah, the neighbor next door is currently breaking apart a bunch of stuff on the other side of our backyard fence here. I sure hope she doesn't take it upon herself to destroy my backyard fence. Yeah, that's Victor right there. So I decided to move the vehicle back a little bit. Okay, so yeah, it's all marked off still. That's good. That view isn't, but oh well. Trash is trash. Can't do anything about the trash. Yeah. And she's letting this tree grow back, of course. But it's still hiding that rope. You guys really should take down that rope. Oh my God. How much crap over the yard? So yeah, she came through this way right here and tried to get behind here. Totally ignoring the fact that she's not allowed anywhere near here. But yeah, that's what you just saw in the video. Her coming behind here. She's gonna try. Yeah, oh my God, a bunch of crap over in this yard. She is funny, I'll give her that. The queen of hoarding, you know, total trash can. That's her excuse for supposedly getting close to this fence, right? Yeah, the new tenants across the way. They haven't even finished unpacking yet. And my crazy neighbor's already letting her crazy be well known. She's yelling and screaming that I'm destroying her fence. No, I'm not. It's my fence, first of all. Second of all, you know, she was walking back and forth, and then I saw her making that beeline, and I hear this, oh my God. Yeah, the piggiest neighbor in the neighborhood is trying to, I guess, pretend that somehow there's a mess behind her fence, my fence. It's my fence, but she was looking for an excuse, I'm sure, to somehow get behind and see what's happening. Clearly that's what she was doing. But I have plenty of chicken wire and barbed wire and, you know, some, like, poles with locks so that she's not going to be able to get back there in my section at all. But, you know, if she chooses to cut down her bushes and pretend that the rest of the fence is hers, then I guess that's what she's going to do. But it's going to be a bit of a chore for her to do it. And yeah, like I said, she's funny, claiming I'm destroying her fence for the neighbors, I guess, entertainment. But yeah, my neighbor, she's on a mission to, I guess, somehow pretend that my fence is hers. Yeah, and when the house sold, this house right here, see, that's mine right there, right, with the little, you can see it from the backyard. The photographer intentionally got this view instead of standing here and getting the view of her house. And when the Rotary Club came and cleaned it all up on behalf of this house so that it could sell, rather than hamper the sale. But like I said, it's crazy. Everything that has transpired because of my neighbor. But yeah, she got a clean front yard now, right? And the Rotary Club took my fence, my wood. Wood is not cheap right now, okay? People are trading it for cars. Yeah, no, I wanted my wood back. I did. And, yeah, I could go back into a courtroom, I guess, and do all that. But I'm really trying not to have to do that. But clearly, my neighbor is not going to offer any money for destroying my fence. Clearly, she owes me for another 4 years from the previous fences she destroyed. Yeah, not to mention when she lied to get a restraining order and punched herself and claimed that I punched her. Yeah, my neighbor is local in La Cabeza, and as much as I want to just go for it, I wouldn't really get any satisfaction out of knowing I'm beating up a crazy person that has, that mental capacity. I do. I prefer to fight people that are in the same frame of mind. That I like competition. I do. And it wouldn't take much to take that one down. Guaranteed. But I feel like I should ask for a commission on this house because it sold for $670,000. And they used the picture of my house to help sell that house. Yeah, imagine my surprise when I learned that the photographer chose to show my house rather than actually show the house that is directly across from that house, which is my neighbor's house. And, it all started adding up as to why the Rotary Club was there. I knew that they were cleaning up her yard because, it's such a mess. But the whole backyard's still trashy, everything. But, yeah, that house across the way was being sold. Couldn't hamper the sale. And so, rather than even show what was happening across the way, the realtors were showing this view instead from the backyard instead of her view, which was all the trash. So, yeah, I think I could probably be deserving of a little commission, if only because, they threw away my wood. My neighbor. Yeah. Just everything that evolves because of my neighbor is just crazy. And I've gone like 5 days now, just totally ignoring her, just making sure she doesn't see me, and she hasn't had the, I guess, good fortune to fight with me and then call the cops and claim that I've harassed her. So today she was out there basically trying to bait me into coming out, but I didn't. I just watched her because I remembered what the judge told me. Because, if I do get back into that courtroom, it's going to come in handy. Like the judge said, do not interrupt her when she's telling a lie. Let her tell the lie. That was a good lesson for me to learn, actually, in a courtroom. Just let the idiot dig their own hole, right? So, yeah, I let her just go back behind the fence there, have her excuse, and I documented it, and if I do end up in a courtroom again, because there's a good chance I will, actually, because, yeah, the Rotary Club threw away my wood on, it was stolen property. They did not give it back to me, and, called the police, and, because they didn't know the backstory, and I guess I was hampering them from doing whatever job they were trying to do so that they could sell this house for as much money as possible, right? And then her friend Victor, who keeps coming over and destroying stuff, and she keeps taking down whatever part of her fence is there so she can pretend that my fence is half hers. It's a mutual fence, right? Nope. So, anyway, if I end up in another courtroom, because there's a good chance I might have to, then I'm just going to make sure I keep having all the evidence I need of what's happened, and I'm going to take the judge's advice and make sure that I have the ability to let her dig her own hole. Yeah, there is a good chance I'm going to end up in that courtroom again because my lawyer's pissed off, mainly because he gave her a cease and desist order. And she's still calling the police, even though supposedly in that cease and desist order, she's not allowed to call the police without merit. And, because she's using the resources of the police department. And she's lying. She's, basically a false police report. But, yeah, and she's definitely still trying to, no matter what, destroy my property. She's not honoring that cease and desist. She's still trespassing, whatever. So, yeah, I may end up back in that courtroom. So if I do, I do. I can always just add more money to what I already, I guess, have on that lien on the house, because I still got 4 years of minimum payments coming to me. I don't know why I agreed to that minimum payment situation. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle another 4 years of having to put up with my neighbor, so I may have to do that appearance and examination debtor hearing, if nothing else. But, yeah, I can only take so much. It's been a battle with my neighbor, and I need to end this battle quickly if possible. So, yeah, Kelly versus Crosnoe. It's not over yet, and it looks like it's probably headed back into the courtroom eventually. Seriously, 4 more years of monthly payments, and I'm not even charging interest. Yeah, I'm probably going to head back to that courtroom.